Hey, look, you made it. And I hope you guys are ready. Hope you have your pens and papers ready to go because I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. The real reason why most people believe that network marketing does not work is because of their leader or leadership skills. And let me tell you the difference. You could be brand new, never been in network marketing before, and the person who recruited you, maybe there's a possibility they could be brand new and got recruited the day before. So guess what? That's two people who don't really know much about the company, or at least not enough to explain it to a new potential prospect. Okay. So basically what I'm saying here is you'll get into because you'll get into a company where most network marketing companies are volume based. And what I mean by that is you get recruited, they have you pay a starter kit, and then they also have you purchase a package. And depending on the package, will depend on how much money that you have the potential of making. So you can be anywhere from 200 to 300 to 400 to 500, 600, maybe $1,000 just to join the company. But what's the problem with that? The person who recruited you, they're just really good at recruiting people. Well, they're getting paid off of that volume every time they recruit somebody. And they may or may not have the incentive, or they may not have the drive to actually help you continue your business. See, this is what people don't know. See, like when you see a network marketing presentation, they show you all the bells and the whistles and this bonus and this volume, and when you get this much volume, you'll get a car bonus, or if you get this much, there's all every company has their own little thing. Okay. But if you're with the company that you have to pay for a package deal to get into it, because they want you to be a product of the product, but there's no need for you to have $1,000 worth of product in your house that you're gonna, well, especially not now. We're on lockdown. So you're gonna have to have the ability to share your products through the internet, you know, as far as being sampled or being delivered, all kinds of things. So that's one thing you have to take into consideration when you're choosing your network marketing company. Okay. Now, see, I'm being real with you guys. Okay. There's ways that you can make money in network marketing, but some people will mess it up for everybody else. Okay. And then there's a way, like, let's say for instance, if you join a network marketing company and you don't take action, then that's your fault. If you're not willing to take action to help yourself, then that's your fault. Especially if you have an upline. If you have an upline that's been reaching out to you, they're reaching out to you, they're trying to get you to get, to help you get people in your organization. They're trying to help you get customers, which that's the other thing. Most companies, they want to take care of themselves. So they will have the ability, they just want to get their own customers. Sometimes it's like you'll join a company and they just throw you to the wolves. And then they'll say, hey, go to this training, or go to this Super Saturday, or go to this thing. And then you got all of this training, and it doesn't matter if you're not going to apply it. Now it just, and then it also depends on what type of training that they are giving you. And is that training, is it duplicatable? And then you have to take into consideration, Are you coachable? I'm here, guys. I'm here to tell you guys the honest truth. There's ways for you to be successful in network marketing. I can't sit here and say that network marketing does not work because I've seen it work. I know it works. I'm I've experienced it. I'm I've been in I've been in multiple companies. I've tried out multiple companies. I'm not saying I was very successful in all those companies, but I got a lot of training. I can say that. I figured out my whole mindset. I know that profits are better than wages, and I've known that for a while. But sometimes people get comfortable with their 9 to 5. We're programmed to work, to trade time for dollars. We are programmed to do so. We're programmed to be an employee. So when you and right now, some of you guys are not employees anymore. You may have been with the company for 4, 5, 6, 10, maybe 20 years, and now your job is gone. And now you're sitting here trying to figure out how are you going to make ends meet? Or you could possibly be in a network marketing company right now. You've been in there for a couple of years. And for some reason, your volume just keeps falling off because you got people quitting on you. So now, like, what do you do? Like, how do you fix that? I hope you guys are writing this down because, like, okay, for instance, I watched a video earlier today, and it was about a young lady who started, with the company. She's been with the company for the same amount of time that I've been with my company I'm with right now. And let me tell you the difference. Okay. Her company is volume based. So she just reached the $4,000 volume club or whatever. And you only make a percentage of the volume. Great. And things happen. That's how most companies work, is when they're volume based. They may have a bonus here and there too, or whatever. But with her $4,000 volume, and she made a percentage off of that. It could be 4%, 8%, or whatever. But on my end, I've been in my company for the same amount of time, but I made $7,000 in commission. What's wrong with that picture? Now, with that being said, every business is different. They have a different structure. But if you have a really good person, no, I shouldn't say good person. If you have a person that's really good at recruiting and they get paid for recruiting people, they can recruit 100 people directly to them and get paid off of all of them, and may not even think twice of helping them continue their business, because it sometimes it's either they don't have enough time to help everybody because they may be too busy trying to recruit somebody else in their immediate downline. But when it comes to how I did my structure in my business, I literally, like, in my business, I have 8 directs that I have. 8 that I personally recruited. I have a total of 55 people in my organization right now. And then a total of 240 in total organization, including the customers. Okay, so basically what that means is, as far as the system sees, I have personally recruited 8 people. But in reality, I have personally recruited a lot more than 8. I just didn't put them directly underneath me. I helped my team succeed. I put them under my downline's website. I've also done that with customers. We are a customer-based company, not a volume-based company. We do get paid off the volume, and that volume is paid monthly, but we are a customer first, customer based company. We make a bonus for people getting their customers. That's the difference. But here's the other thing. If you are not reaching out to your upline, now here, let me rephrase this, okay? And I told you guys, this is not for someone who's closed-minded, okay? This is for someone who's strong-minded and they are willing to help themselves, okay? If you are not willing to get in contact with your upline, then why did you join the business? Okay. And what I mean by that, I don't mean just your direct upline just because they're your direct upline. I mean, get someone on the phone that knows the business that you're in and knows the products a lot better than your upline does. If your direct upline hasn't been in a company long enough to even know the products very well or even how the business structure works, don't let your success depend on your upline if they don't have that knowledge. Go to the next one. Go to the next person up. If that's not the one, then go to the next person up. You if you want to succeed, you have to find the people that are willing to help you, for one, and then for two, that are that that are willing to reach back. But you got to be the one to find that person. A lot of people will join and then say they will just give up because they don't have help. And that's what happens um, a lot. That happens. Oh God, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how often that happens. And then network marketing gets a bad name because some people don't know how to either reach out or sometimes you just got to get past yourself. If you can get past yourself and actually take action, and by getting your upline on the phone, if you want to be successful, you should have your upline on the phone every day. Doesn't matter if you're talking about business. You can be masterminding, so I'll put it to you like this. The gentleman who got me into the business I'm in today, his name's Craig. Okay. I talk to Craig absolutely every day. Every day. And when he and I get on the phone, we're both in our back office. We're looking, okay, who can we reach out to? Because who needs a customer? That's basically what we're looking for. We're like, okay, who's this? Looks like Lisa needs a customer. Let's give Lisa a call. I shouldn't even use Lisa as an example because Lisa will call me. She calls me every day. And she's gotten promoted in our business very quickly in like 48 hours because she actually used her tools. And let me explain that. Use your upline as a tool to help you. This is how you're going to explode your business right here. Now, you definitely should be writing this down. Use your upline as a tool. If it's not your immediate upline because they don't have the knowledge, go to the next person. Use your upline as a tool. And what I mean by that is I have perfected the three-way call. Okay. You can do a two-in-one meetup, but with this whole pandemic thing going on, probably best to do a three-way call. Okay, so let me put it to you like this. So I have Lisa on this side, and Lisa's in my downline. She's actually one of my directs. Okay. And I have myself and I have Craig. I'm on this side. So let me explain how this works. I may call Lisa and say, hey, Lisa, you know what? I have a great opportunity for you. I know things are hard right now. Um, and I just want you to, take a look at something. You have like a minute? Oh yeah, Larry, I got a minute. What's going on? Okay, you know what? I'm brand new to this company, and but I'm gonna get my business partner on the phone because he knows the products and everything a lot better than I do. Humble yourself and get. I'm gonna get Craig on the phone. Craig and Lisa, they talk. Craig explains the products. Then he also explains how the business works. And then guess what? More than likely, well, obviously Lisa said yes because she's in my company. But let that be the way, because now I want you to see what just happened there. Me, I just started. But with having Craig on the phone and Craig explaining the business to Lisa, I'm listening to what Craig is saying. So I'm getting trained on how to run this business. Okay. Now she is there and she's my friend, right? She knows me. She knows that I don't know the company very well. Okay. So, but she sees that she doesn't have to know right away to get help because Craig is the one doing the work. So she sees that as an opportunity. Oh, okay, wait, I don't have to do this by myself. I'm the one getting trained. Even if I do know all the information about all the products and about all the whole compensation plan, it's not about me. I will have to set my pride to the side and call Craig or even call Scott. And um, Scott is a direct to well, Craig is a direct to Scott, and Scott's the number one income earner in the company. So I can call him and or I can call Craig or I can call Scott and do a three-way call for a new prospect. But the great thing about our company is that we don't get paid to recruit. I can recruit 100 people, but if none of my recruits get a customer or, you know, get enough customers to get qualified, they don't get paid and neither do I. So I have the incentive to help my team grow and be successful. And when you do that, when you're in an organization like that, it just flows a lot better. And people, I the joy that I've gotten from people giving me a call and saying, "Oh my God, I cannot believe that there's $1,000 in my account right now," and I tell them, "Well, that's what's supposed to be there, and congratulations, they can pay a bill now." See, my goal was to help people pay their bills, so my bills would disappear, like the great Zig Ziglar would say. But let's go back to the three-way call and how that works. Well, I put my pride aside so Lisa can see there's a system going on here, right? Now, here's the thing that I want you guys to understand. Lisa talked to me and she said, "If I do this, how much of your help will I get?" And that was the most powerful question she ever could have asked me. And I said, "Miss Lisa, if you do this, you can have all the help you need from me." And with that being said, I was a man, I stayed true to my word. And every time she calls me, I answer the phone. And she is a rock star in this business because it's not about me. And I love it. I love it. I made it about her. and helped her in her organization, which is still my business. So basically what I'm trying to get people to understand is if you're not using your upline to help you, then you're losing. You are losing. You want to win. You want to win the game. You want to win the championship. You want to get financial freedom. Get your uplines on the phone. Get your leaders on the phone. And you talk to your leaders until you become a leader to help your team. So, I put it to you like this. There's a guy who he got in contact with me on Facebook, and we talked on Facebook Messenger. Voice talked on Facebook Messenger, and he said he'd been with this company for about 2 years, and they are a volume-based company, and he said, "Man, I'm having a hard time getting duplication in my business." And I said, "Oh, okay, really? So, okay, so how long you been in?" He said, "Yeah, I've been in for 2 years." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, cool. So how big is your organization?" He was like, "Well, I have about a little over 80." And I said, "Oh, okay, cool. So how many did you personally enroll?" And he said, "I have 80 directs." And I said, "You have 80 directs? So you recruited 80 people into your like directly to you?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay. Okay, great. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's good. So how many of those people are still active?" He said, "One." And I said, "You have got to be kidding me. There is no way you recruited 80 people and only one person is active," which just happened to be his girlfriend. So I'm like, wait a second. How can you, those numbers don't add up to me. So wait a second. So how were you able to recruit 80 people? Did you use your upline? Did you use a three-way call with your upline? And he said, "Well, yeah, of course I did." Okay, well, are you doing the same thing for your downline? And he said, "No." And I said, "Why not? How do you expect to duplicate yourself if you're not willing to help your team get duplicated? If you're not willing to train your it blew my mind. It blew my mind. So basically what that told me was he made a lot of money, but none of the people on his downline made any money. You see what I'm saying? Now that's the type of stuff. So look, now he has 80 people that says network marketing doesn't work. What's wrong with that picture? And now when you try to go recruit them, they said, "No, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that pyramid scheme and all this stuff. I'm done with that." You see what I'm saying? Look, wow, this is I really hope that you guys are writing this down. If I were you, I would find a company that is a customer base. The cost of the products is very low, probably between $40 to $50, kind of like mine. Um, and you get your customers. Obviously you're going to want monthly customers as well, but even if they're one-time customers, they still count. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying here is if you're in one of those volume-based companies, make sure that you are getting help. Even if you're in a company like mine, make sure that you're getting help. Because I remember Craig told me that he's like, "Yeah, man, I recruited wide, and then I just went to see who was going to stick, who's going to stay around." And I said, "Okay." And he called me one day and he said, "Larry, how is it that your organization is growing so fast?" And I said, "Well, it's because I help my team. It's a team effort. Just because I have the ability to get a customer doesn't mean I have to put them in my website. I help my team. That's how that's how I made $7,000 in 7 weeks. Because I didn't make it about me, all on my website. Me. And you're sitting there and you're probably trying to figure out, oh, you know what? I cannot believe he's saying this, because he is correct. That's how most network marketing companies work. They'll get you in and they'll just feed you to the wolves. If you guys want to be successful, I say implement the three-way call, because it trains the new person, or it trains the new person, and it shows the prospect that they don't have to do it by themselves. Okay. And then at the same time, if you guys are willing, if you guys don't have a home for multi-level, I'm more than happy to take you under my wing and coach you. Okay. More than happy to take you under my wing and coach you. And you don't actually have to have the experience, because I'm going to teach you the experiences that I've been through, whether they're good, bad, or ugly. I've been through it all. But now I finally found a structure with a company that is customer based and not volume based. And now that you know the difference, you can be, very successful. But, some of you guys are willing to stay with your company because you believe in the products, and then I completely understand. And, you know, that's, that's great. Okay. Um, Never will I ever knock down another company. Sometimes I just try to break down how the structure works, and it's not all bells and whistles, because not everyone in your organization is um, they don't have the best intentions. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. But if you guys want to join me in my company, I'll be, more than happy to help you and build your organization with you. Not necessarily for you, I can help you build it with you. For those who are willing to help themselves, I'm always willing to help. And that's been my thing since day one. So, um, I mean, I'm not going to apologize, but I'm going to say thank you guys for taking the time to get some training for yourself and to be a leader for your organization. And I really suggest that you take this training and you actually apply it. Get in contact with your downline. Be that leader that they need. You be that leader that you lead the three-way calls, or maybe even a Zoom. Like, be that leader. Okay. And yeah, so I am refreshed now that I've shared that information, and I'm so super excited for you. Oh, you know what? If you guys want to get in contact with me, shoot me an email at cowboylarrymarketing at gmail.com. Cowboylarrymarketing at gmail.com. Okay. And just reach out, if you need a little more help, or you have any questions, or if you want to join my organization as well. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a blessed day.